Yeah, let's just see here. So the final boss theme of Final Fantasy VI, depending on the version, could be either around 10 minutes to 18 minutes long. What? You swear you'll get back to it? It won't be like FF10 for me? Wow, my damage is so much better with this sword now. Holy crap. Like, it is actually night and day here with this thing. With a Ragnarok, ow. You are so mean, man. Yeah, let's see here. 18. People overuse they had no reason to go so hard on this soundtrack, but that's one time it's actually true. Crazy above and beyond. Yeah, that is an extremely long theme. It's good, but not your favorite, but it's absolute final boss theme enjoyed by most Final Fantasy fans. Most Final Fantasy fans enjoy even more than One Winged Angel, surprisingly enough. Interesting. Whoa, there's a big guy there. So focus on the little guys first. Actually, with... Ow! Come on. I want to charge up my thing. Do I have enough of an opening? Okay, that was bad. That was a really dumb idea. Now I know that that move has, like, crazy startup. Wow, I'm just gonna take, like, the most telegraphed hit ever right to my face. Okay, this is not the time to use that. Much like riding a bike indoors in Pokemon games, I guess. Is what's going on here. Give me a little bit of a heal. The Undertaker. But yeah, share it in the server if you want to check it out later. Sure. Wow, I'm just gonna get hit by that again? And then, here, this is enough of an opening to do this. I mostly just want to charge up my Zen Tetsuken. That's what I mostly want to do here. Okay, give me like one more hit so that's fully charged. There we go. That is what we like to see. Now, I think I want orbs. Give me orbs. Give me orbs. Okay, give me the yoink. Give me more orbs now. And then... Okay. What am I doing? This is what I want to do, as a matter of fact. Okay. And then something like this. Alright, he's dead. But now I gotta charge on my Sentetsuken again. It's kind of the downside, but it does do a whole lot of damage. Yeah, staggers are definitely better. I felt a little bit self-conscious about staggers last time, if it wasn't evident. Like, I was thinking about mentioning it at the end of last stream, but I was like, oh, I'll just save it for the next stream. Part of me is a little bit competitive / wanting to prove myself in some instances, probably like a lingering feeling from growing up wanting to like prove myself to those that I was growing up with. So when I hear things like Guzma, for example, doing like a whole bunch of stagger damage, that makes me think, huh, I gotta do more stagger damage is what I gotta do. I gotta prove myself I can do it too and stuff. And I get like weirdly competitive about things. And it's probably not the most healthy, but that's the that's what my mentality gets to sometimes. So between last stream and this stream, I did a little bit of stagger labbing and no more experimenting trying to figure out what my favorite things are here. I just went into like the training hall and just tried them all out until I was like, okay, these are the things I like. I like having all these things on X for damage, and I like having all these things on Y for utility, is what I like. See, with everything low-key, shit's healthy, just trust Yeah, it totally is. Just get super competitive. Alright, well, I figured I'd go this way. I thought there might still be some hidden stuff. I swear, it would be easier to also figure out where I'm going in this game if it didn't look like Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Original, not Wii U version that brightened it up. You know, that would definitely help things. Okay. Yeah, I can't even do all that long of air combos when like one more hit would have killed that guy at that point. When I actually have a really good sword. I mean, I shouldn't really complain here. Probably a good thing I did Blacksmith's Blues there. I mean, if I really want my damage to go down, I can just, you know, take off the sword. This is a lot of guys. My goodness. These pillars are kind of getting in my way a little bit as well. Shoot, speaking of, just finished Twilight Princess recently for the first time? Or like, having played it before? Or what now? Do you have a sword better than the one that you mentioned from the last Final Fantasy 16 stream? Yeah. You mentioned the ones that I could upgrade along the way, which I can't believe I never did that. Because that would have definitely helped me a whole lot, but I guess I never really dicked around with the blacksmithing screen all that much. Whoops. And then I immediately do a side quest and get a slightly better one. Yeah, that blacksmith quest is pretty good. For the first time ever, lol. Oh, nice. Really great game. Definitely in your top 3 Zelda games. Oh, nice. I definitely had some mixed feelings about myself, but it's also been so long since I played it. Like, I would have played it shortly after I played Skyward Sword. Shortly after that game came out. I played the Wii version of Twilight Princess. I did replay on Wii U with Twilight Princess HD, which I found to be like a bit of a better experience, mostly because I could actually see what the hell was happening. Unlike the original, how stupidly dark it was. Ow! Dark it was all the time. Whoa! Oh my goodness. I fought one of you guys recently. I should know how this works. Also, I need to heal, and I need to... Hey. Okay, why am I letting off my charged up melee attack there? Would you like some orbs? Orbs. What's nice about the orbs is they can be used offensively and also defensively. They save me from some hits, which is kind of quite nice. Okay. Here's some more orbs. More of them. And then this to just destroy that. And then I do a little smidge of this, while my orbs hopefully do a little bit of continued damage as well. Oh yeah, my Senketsu Ken isn't charged up. I forgot about that. Whatever. I guess I'm not doing like the most amounts of stagger damage I can possibly do here. But that's fine. Wait, I don't have anything else charged up. Now I do. Okay. Okay. Okay, probably still some decent stuff there. But yeah, I need to charge up my thing here, is what I would like to... Gosh dang it, man. Here, let's just hit you a bunch of times with this, for the sake of charging it up. I mean, I probably don't need to go all out on the next thingamabob. Just what I did before would be fine. I mean, I can still charge it up for, like, the next major thing I do, I guess. Alright, what the heck am I doing here? Okay, and then you wink. I should have preemptively done orbs before, is what I should have done. A little bit too late now. Okay, whoa. No, what have I done? Okay, whatever. I'm doing this now. Okay, well, now I can do it. Just barely didn't recharge in time. I'm probably still gonna kill here, though. In just a second. Okay. There, I still win. But yeah, that was a quest you had missed. I actually never knew it existed until you started getting this sword. Oh. In Tekken 8, there's a Mexican wrestler with a tiger mask, and Clive accidentally called him the name of the tiger enemy here, the Curl. I remember I actually did look that up, the unique interactions in Tekken 8 with Clive, because I was a little bit curious. And I remember him saying something about it being a curl, and that's the only reason why I'm gonna remember what these enemies are called, is because of that. Okay, what am I at on the... Oh, I'm fully charged on that. Cool. Yeah, and the one that's a cosplay says, what the hell is a cosplay? I do quite like that. I think that is pretty good. What am I at on potions? I'm pretty good. I am pretty good. Any super secrets over here? Yeah, look at this. This looks like a super secret right here. That super secret is mine. A little smidge of monies. Speaking of, my gear isn't exactly the best it can be because I have like the gil boosting item on right now that I really wish I had on earlier in the playthrough. It's the funniest one. It is pretty good. I feel like this is the super secret way first, right? Oh, I guess not. The other way is the super secret way. May as well get whatever items are over here first and foremost, right? Can I speed myself up by... Ooh, okay. Oh, but there's so much end lag, it's not even worth it. What, another high potion. Okay. Well, I'm pretty good here. A lot of ways to go here. There's no way it actually lets me jump over this. There's some ways to go. Pretty sure it's one of those lame games that uses invisible walls. Yep. It's one of those lame games. Just like a lame game would do. As it does. Alright, well. I see there's some guys over here so I can charge up my stuff. Like that. Okay, this is a lot of things coming my way now. Just out of curiosity, would this just be worth it, like, damage-wise? With, even if my Sentetsuken is fully charged? Okay, well, I don't know what was up with that then. I only did, like, a couple hits and that was it. Okay, well, yeah, I'm really shredding things so much faster with this sword now. I think shifting the speed around is not worth it. That's so sad. Oh, so much end lag. Very little end lag when you're actually in battle, but when you're not in battle, Clive's just like, oh, I forget how my legs work for a second after using that ability, I guess. I keep on thinking that there'll be like super secrets down alleys. Yeah, basically at the point of the game where the game is saying you're near the end, so let's throw everything at you, okay. Yeah, it is throwing a decent few things at me, and a lot of guys here. I would try, like, more fun air combos, but my sword is so good that they're not lasting very long. So, like... Well, I can't see what's going on now because I have too many orbs. My orbs are too strong. Okay, okay, I can sort of tell what's going on now. This guy's just getting stuck in the air. Man, these orbs work pretty well defensively, even more so than shielding me from hits, just because as people are getting hit from them, they can't attack me. I assume that bosses still can, but these guys can't. Well, you got BRB lies. But yeah, close to the crazy wave gauntlet. Good luck and don't die. Well, I'ma die now. Okay, well. Here. Orbs again. More orbs! I love orbs. I just feel like doing this because there's a big crowd and it'd be super satisfying. That do a whole bunch here? I think so. I don't remember how many guys were there before, I'm gonna be honest. Probably a decent amount. Oh, well, everyone's dead. Pass by the big gate door. It looks kind of like that. What am I at here? I still have quite a good amount of potions, it looks like. Wait, what's this? Oh, maybe this is the big gate door then. In that case, I should go grab the item over here first. Let's see here. Just go grab this really quickly. I would like it. Yoink. Hey, another potion. Okay. Well, I'm not quite at full capacity on my potions, but close. There's physics on this? Oh, but I can't push it around. Sucks, man. Alright. Well, I could wait for my thing to recharge, but I'm sure it's fine. Open the gates. What have we through here? What's behind door number 1? Okay, I thought it was going to lead into a larger cutscene, but maybe now it'll be a larger cutscene. Yep, it sure is. Okay, 2 of these guys again. More of them? I've fought a whole bunch of them. Of course there's more. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. That's what I was literally just saying about this enemy type. Okay, okay, well, maybe that was... Well, that protected me from those hits. I mean, there goes my other orbs in that case. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. And then... Maybe I'll just delete this guy. Yeah, this is fully charged, so, like... Okay. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he just dies. Yeah, he just dies. Amazing. No, I'm not getting hit by that again. Is this even worth recharging for this guy? Look, he's all... I've only just started attacking him, and he's already at, like, half health. Like, maybe he did eat a little bit of my Sentetsuken on the side or something. What the heck was that? Oh, that was my filament snapping. I was trying to pause it here. I heard, like, a little crackle there. Yeah, that was my filament spool that's going into my 3D printer, like, snapping and coming out. That one spool of filament, I've had it for almost 2 years now, and I haven't burnt the full thing, so it's accumulated, like, a lot of moisture. It could definitely go into a dehumidifier, or whatever those chambers are called for filament, and it's not holding up the best, but it's, like, almost fully spent. I've almost fully used this black PLA that's on there that I just finished printing that sign with earlier today. And yeah, when I leave it for a while, it seems to, like, snap. So... yeah, there's that. Hey, man. But yeah, I assume my allies were just... Whoa. By allies, I mean, I guess a little bit of Torgal, but mostly Joshua was doing damage here. Here. Mostly for the next thing, Bob. I want to charge up my Sentetsuken. This is what I would like. May as well stagger you while I'm here. Oh, I came pretty close to it, though. Didn't quite get it. Okay, how about orbs, then? Get damage multiplier up this way. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Well, do enemies approach. Is there gonna be more of the big guys? Nope. I didn't get the first sentence, but I can, like, gather it. Okay. Whoa, I started doing a I can cancel punish attacks with dodges? I never knew that. Hold on. That's so funny. I don't ever really need to. I'm invincible during it, but like I just find that funny. I can be like stab, just kidding. Whoa, hold on. Stop. I want to stab, just kidding him. I find that pretty funny now. Oh, if I purposefully mistimed the Torgal thing, like it was on accident that one time. If I do it on purpose, I can start air comboing them a little bit easier. Stuff. Okay, you guys need to stop. Hey, I have my thing charged up. How about everyone dies? Yeah, that sounds satisfying to me. Oh yeah, and I gotta charge up my thing. Right? May as well use you for that. Oh, well, this is just gonna be burning through the shield. That did like nothing almost. All right, Sentetsuken is charged up again. Very nice. Oh, I was gonna stab and then be like, just kidding, I'm not. That's what I was gonna do. Okay, more important guys to face. Is it a good thing I charge my Sentetsuken? Yep. I think it is a good thing I charge it up. That's the way it is seeming here. Oh, take out the little guys first because there's little guys here.
You don't want to know.
Okay, pew. And then just stomp him once. What's this? Okay. I would like to switch targets to you if I can. My nose is itchy at like the worst time here. Okay, I mean, okay, come on. I think it might be time for orbs. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, and then I do this. And then I get more orbs. This is what I wanted to do. Dang it. Okay, and then I do this. Then I would Torgal heal right now if I can. Okay. And then I do this. And then a smidge of this. Okay. Oh, we're still charged up again really fast, huh? Level 3 Sentetsuken now. Okay, well, that is a decent bit of stagger damage, huh? Oh, almost 100k! Well, my new stagger approach is definitely paying off here. Yeah, just wrapped up the gauntlet. If I had handled the end of that a little bit better, I might have been able to get plus 100k and kill him right on the stagger. Yeah, so like I said, I took a little bit of time earlier today to go into the training mode and lab. As I mentioned.
There's no end to them. The whole bloody army's here. Stand back, Joshua. I'm summoning Ifrit.
Stop, Clive. You mustn't. We still have a long way to go. If you tap your strength here, you'll have none left to destroy the heart.
Then you'd rather die? Jill.
She's not alone.
surprised to see us.
How did you?
I was more surprised at the frame rate that last shot.
You'd be.
You said surprised to see us.
A crack in the castle wall. And when we saw the heavens come crashing down, we had no choice but to believe him. It's been quite a day.
To what do we owe this honor?
A debt I will see repaid. Prince Dion. It's good to see you well. So, this must be Ifrit. Your uncle bade me give you a message. Listen to your heart. It will guide your steel true. Your father would expect no less. That is all. Thank you.
For everything, Your Highness.
Dion, please.
You do realize the only thing we've freed so far is this wall from its foundations, right? Now, if your lord and ladyship's quite finished.
Well said, Gav. We have work to do.
I tried to like click off the chat after I was done chatting, and I clicked my channel points, and it's saying support Acoustic Harmony with bits or channel points to unlock fun and interactive benefits. I don't know why you're telling me that. I literally can't on my own channel. Okay, so coming up here is like the super crazy gauntlet that the game's letting me prepare for. I don't know why there was several shots in that last cutscene, especially on Jill, where the frame rate just tanked. Clearly, it's just because I don't have a PS5 Pro, so the game is gonna run like ass all the time. I need to get like the actual decent hardware to make it run okay. Also not look like crap. Look at these graphics. Man, this game is ugly. If only I had a PS5 Pro. You know, a few days ago, I, clearly it's because she's a woman, the game's misogynistic. You know, I was at Best Buy a few days ago, looking around for stuff to potentially get people for Christmas coming up here. And I have not followed stuff with the PS5 Pro, so I didn't even know it was out yet. But I saw them in stock there, so I guess they are out now. And I was curious what the price tag would be, because I'm pretty sure in the US it was like $700 USD, and translate that to Canadian dollar and be around like 1,000, I figured. The price of the PS5 Pro at my local retailer is $960 Canadian, which, whew, not the 1,000 that I thought it would be, but that's still like an incredibly steep price tag. Paying almost $1,000 for a gaming console. Like, what a time to be alive, huh? Like, my goodness gracious. Clearly, I should shell out the $960, and then we don't have to deal with the misogynistic game anymore. Or I can just play it on PC. But I own it on PS5 at this point, so this is what I'm doing. Playing it in the intended format. What is this, the 80s? That's right. But yeah, let's see here. This game is so sexist. It loves sexy men, but dislikes the women. There's a hell of a lot of sexy men in this game, to be fair. Yeah, I'd say it's definitely one of those JRPGs that, as if there's all that many. One of the rare few JRPGs where I'd say there's definitely a lot more sexy men in this game than there are sexy women. But yeah, we're going backwards, I guess, with the price of consoles here.
So I'll just tell you to stay safe.
I don't know what the heck purpose I would have for buying a PS5 Pro. But yeah, apparently they're in stock now. Oh yeah, and doesn't the PS5 Pro not have the, I think I just keep my stand in here. Yeah, these little pieces of plastic here that come with the PS5, the little stand that lets you lay your PS5 down sideways. Mine's standing up right now, so I don't need them. Apparently don't come with the PS5 Pro, and I think I heard our $30 separate purchase, at least shortly after the PS5 Pro was announced. I don't know if Sony walked back on that and started including some, or just making them a lot cheaper. Because just a rinky-dink little piece of plastic, whoop, that I just dropped on. I could 3D print these. I could mass produce these easy. If anyone wants to pay me 30 bucks for a little piece of plastic like that, like, holy crap. I could make one heck of a profit by doing that. So if anyone wants some 3D printing services for that,
I show you me wares.
But yeah, I did also get the game way before the PC release. That's true, but I did only start my playthrough like after the PC version had come out. But yeah, no point buying it a second time at this point. I could get this, but that would mean I would just have to commit, would be the case. Because I assume it's gonna automatically use it, right? Like, it's not a thing I need to equip. I don't know. I don't want to use the last elixir. I don't like it.
What else I can do for you?
The big hammer. Oh, for like the smithing stuff, so I can do that here. That's handy. But yeah. No, don't just buy one before the final boss fight. Maybe, yeah. Or like after I attempt the final boss once or twice, and then I know the attack patterns confidently, and I feel like I'm not gonna waste it on like a failed attempt. Wait, but if it reloads me, would it reload me with that instance of that elixir back, I wonder? Eh.
It's all done then? No.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. How you doing, pupper?
I couldn't have made it this far without you, Torgal.
Speaking of pupper, you want to see a cute pupper here? Because earlier today, I see that I got a pig in music, so I assume that's about, like, the Final Fantasy VI here. I went to go meet with a pupper earlier today. A foster pupper that a family friend is looking after as of the last week here. She is currently 9 weeks old, only been in care for the past 1 week here, and is pretty darn cute, I would say. And, like, super sweet as well. You know, very much still in the puppy phase of, like, 10 minutes of excitement and then sleep. Like, puppies need a whole lot of sleep. But she was pretty cute. And so that was definitely a highlight of the day, was going and playing with the pupper here. And there's also the last foster pupper here that she's keeping, which is now 10 months old. So he's still very much a puppy as well. But he's probably like 120 something pounds. Like, he's massive and he makes her look really tiny. Like, this is a big doggo here. You know, way bigger than Jesse ever was. So, yeah. And being 10 months old, he's just basically a really, really massive puppy. Is what he is. And, yeah, so that was fun. That was a fun little visit. So I was from text earlier, super adorable, super cute. So, yeah, there's that in terms of, like, cute pupper stuff. So, yeah, real cute.
Each parting brings the hope of reunion.
Yeah, one big
Missed you,
doggo.
Clive.
And just like the sweetest guy you'll ever see. Massive puppy, really is. And he got so much bigger since the last time that I saw him. Last time I saw him would have been sometime this past summer. And, like, he's grown since then. I don't know if he's at, like, his full size now, or if there's still, like, very slight growth at 10 months or something like after 10 months. I don't know how that exactly works. Am I getting an important email? Nope. What was I about to say here? Almost as big as Torgal. Yeah, he basically is Torgal size. Like, when he was coming up to me, and when he leans, like, you can really feel it. He was maybe just a little bit smaller than Torgal. But he's a big doggo. And if he does still have room to grow, then he's definitely getting to Torgal size, is what it seems like. And apparently he's really, really sensitive. The family friend that's his owner now. Previous foster, now owner, because no one adopted him and she got really attached to him, so she figured she was gonna foster fail him, which means she just keeps the doggy since she ended up really liking him. Apparently he's really, really sensitive. So they try to go to this one dog park with a bunch of other dog owners on a regular basis. And apparently there's this one other dog that he's, like, really close friends with. And at one point, the other dog had hurt him. Like, complete accident. And no blood or anything, like, not majorly hurt. But apparently he just wanted to stop playing right at that moment. Came right up to her and, like, clearly wanted to go home. And then went home and went, like, right to bed and didn't eat all that much dinner. So apparently he's, like, the most sensitive doggy ever. He's a very, very sensitive pup.
If Sid were here
Gets
today,
a lot more emotionally hurt than physically there.
He'd be proud of us all.
But yeah, if you adopted a puppy, you had no name. If you had to choose, would you give it the name Repeat or Torgal? Maybe if it was a male doggy. The pupper from the photos there is a female doggy. The little pupper, not the big 10-month one. And I could adopt her if I wanted to. And I'm thinking maybe sometime around January I may adopt a doggy. Like, I may as well hold off for now around the season where a lot of people are trying to, like, adopt as Christmas gifts and stuff like that. And hopefully those kinds of adoptions last long term. I'm always a little bit concerned about that if someone's doing it as, like, a gift and, like, fun thing in the moment. I'm always a little bit worried about long term there. But I figure a lot of adoptions are probably happening this month and then not that many next month, because people figure, like, oh, if I'm adopting, I may as well do it as, like, a Christmas gift for family or something like that rather than waiting until January. So I figure it makes sense for me to wait until January, because all the ones that would have been adopted in, like, this and potentially into next months of people that would have otherwise gotten in January want to get this month instead. a lot of adoptions are gonna happen. So I figure maybe I'll adopt from some doggy that wasn't adopted for the holidays and someone that might not find a home otherwise. Because if I adopt someone now, then that doggy might have found a home otherwise, because a lot of people are adopting at this time of year, I would imagine. So that's my thought process, is it makes sense to adopt a doggy sometime in the new year here rather than right now. I was trying to like potentially adopt a doggy this year for a while, but at this point it's like, yeah, I may as well wait until early next year is probably what makes the most sense. And I could adopt her if I wanted to. She's a foster, like, which means that she's not actually publicly up for adoption yet because she doesn't have all of her shots done yet, but very soon here she'll be available for adoption, and I could adopt her if I wanted to. Yeah, male doggy if I had no name, I mean, maybe. Will also depend on like the doggy's personality. But yeah, up to you. Can adopt her before I come to visit as a surprise, or you can adopt her here visit too. Well, I'd feel like I wouldn't want to do that because I wouldn't want to feel like I'm rushing into like some sort of decision just to do it like while you're here. Like, I want to make sure that I'm like adopting like the right one, and I've been trying to be like careful with that. There was a doggy that I tried out for a little while around this past summer, where I went with my cousin's kids to go meet with this one doggy, and she was really sweet. It was at a boarding kennel. And I asked, like, for information about this doggy, like, what's your background, what's your personality like? And the shelter kennel was just like, oh, we don't actually know all that much. We're just kind of looking after her in the meantime because there wasn't enough foster homes. Like, because things have been really backed up the past couple of years when it comes to, like, doggy adoptions and a lot of doggos that really need homes. But, like, you can take her home and, like, see if it's a good fit and, like, see and stuff. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll do that. And like my cousin's kids like really liked her. So we went home and, you know, got kind of settled in and stuff. And two really important things that I definitely do not want in a doggy are not getting along with other dogs, because there's so many other dogs out at the lake. And it would also just be nice to not have to worry anymore about having a dog that's gonna like hate every other dog and have to be constantly keeping an eye on them whenever there's other dogs around. And two, not having like a strong prey drive. Those are the two biggest things. And this doggy, she was already a couple of years old. Her prey drive was really strong. She'd see a squirrel on a walk and she'd just tug with like everything she had, like about ready to rip your arm off kind of thing. And at that age, already being a couple of years old, that might be something rather ingrained that you might not be able to change. Like with Jessie, with her not getting along with other dogs, for example. That was very ingrained. That was not changing with her. And I'm worried about that kind of thing with like prey drive being ingrained. And it turned out that she didn't really like other dogs either, this one that we were trying out. At least in a place that she saw as her territory. So if someone was coming and visiting and she now saw this place as like her territory, then she'd be going after them and not be getting along. But if it's a public area like a dog park, she'd be getting along with them just fine. But I would still want her to just get or whatever doggy I adopt to get along with other dogs in general and not have to keep a super close eye on them at all times. She was cutting up on your end. So yeah, we had to make the hard decision of like, hey, this doesn't work. This isn't working out. We are not the right home for her. We're taking her back to be adopted by another family, and we'll keep up the doggy hunt. And that's what we did. And we had her for about a week. My 24-hour charity stream 10 happened at that time, so there was a couple times that like she appeared on stream there. But I was already saying like, yeah, I just don't have the time to bring her back right now, but I don't think that this is the right fit here. And brought her back, and my mom it was hard on me, but my mom, it was really hard on. She was crying and saying like, I don't think we can do that again anytime soon. So I really want to make sure that things are the right fit before even bringing someone here and getting bonded only to find out, hey, this is not gonna work out, you know, because that was definitely kind of hard. And it was only after bringing her back that the shelter kennel had let me know that she had been returned multiple times by different people that I guess were trying her out. And it's like, you know, that might have been good information to know beforehand, like to know that that happened and the reason why. Because if the reasons why were the reasons why I brought her back, then I could have just said, hey, I already know preemptively this isn't going to work out, so let's not start something here. Rather than concealing that information and letting the two sides get bonded to one another, only to potentially then find out as a surprise, hey, this isn't going to work out, and have to take her back, when you could have just revealed that information and avoided that whole situation of getting bonded a little bit in the first place. So yeah, that was a That was a little difficult there. The doggy in question isn't on the adoption page for the Rescue Society anymore, which I assume means that she got adopted and is hopefully in like a loving home and stuff now, because she was a really, really sweet dog, just not the right fit for here. So I really, really don't want to rush into anything. I don't want to have another situation like that. I want to make sure that something is the right fit. Of course, if I went and got like a puppy, then you can kind of raise them as they're growing up into like, you know, kind of the personality type you want, like get along with other dogs, you know, not have too much of a prey drive, kind of ingrain that in them while they're still young and impressionable and all that. So, you know, I might not have to worry about that as much if I get a puppy, and I've thought about getting a puppy for that reason. I was leaning a little bit more for a while towards getting like an alright full adult dog, because I know that everyone wants a puppy and not as many people are adopting adult dogs, so I figured I would give an adult dog a chance. But I know that they, especially as rescues, come with like a lot of baggage and things that might be pretty ingrained that you might not be able to train out anymore. Whereas a rescue pup that is still like taking in so much information about the world, you can kind of get used to a certain lifestyle from the beginning, like the whole going to and from the lake and getting along with other doggies and not having a super strong prey drive and stuff like that. So I guess it wouldn't be too much of a concern if I got a pupper, but that's kind of the dog situation right now. But yeah, it's still cutting out. Gosh dang it. Just using NordVPN right now. Connection's much better. What did I miss? A big explanation about the dog situation, but like if you want to see that, can go check it out sometime later here. Also, NordVPN, hashtag not sponsored, but could be.
You see, Clive, we're not alone.
I'll just progress
If
here
we
now.
are to win the day,
Wait,
we must
I'll
all
save
play
and then
our
I'll
part.
progress.
And ours.
So yeah, I don't want to rush
Ours
into
lies
anything, and
beyond
that's
those
kind
doors.
of the whole doggy situation lately,
We'll only get one
the
shot
past
at
year
this.
here.
Ultima can wait a little longer.
Rage Shadow, sorry, habit.
Just don't forget.
Just instinctual.
There's still an army behind us.
Sate's always on the edge of his seat, just waiting to yell out Raid Shadow Legends. Hoping to get some of that sweet sponsorship money. What? No, that, please. Boopity bop. Streets of Madness. Are people
You see, Clive,
sponsored by that a whole
we're not
lot?
alone.
I'm sure a lot of people are
If we
sponsored by
to
Clash
win the
Royale
day, we
nowadays.
must all play our part.
Speaking of sponsorships,
And
one really, really big one on YouTube, Honey, just had like a really, really good video put out on it and how it actually makes money by stealing people's commissions. Is the case, and it's like, oh, that's really bad and probably shouldn't be legal, and it turns out it was a scam all along because it's literally just stealing people's money, and that's how it makes profit. Because a lot of people were wondering for a long time, how does this make money anyway? That would be how. That would be how, is by stealing commissions. Proceed into the inner sanctum, sure.
We fought long and hard for this moment.
So that's a big sponsorship that's fallen from grace. Yeah.
Our dream.
It's one of those things where it's like, if it seems too good to be
We
true,
would
it
only
probably
enjoy
is.
this final trial.
And there was a really good video essay put out on it. That's gonna be a multi-part thing, Bob, so apparently there's more coming out on it.
You all know what it is that awaits us beyond this gate. And we shall face it together.
Aye. It seems our hosts would rather we remain. I will stay them.
We will stay them. Go!
Just don't keep us waiting.
Thank you. Welcome, sons of fire.
No! Come back.